Yeah. You know I was coming with the heat. You knew I was coming with the heat. Prepare yourselves. Act accordingly. I'm back. Biggie back. Biggie. No, like I'm actually... I believe I did give this video. Like, y'all will like part 2 just as much as you like part 1. I bet you. And if I win, you have to subscribe. You have to subscribe. And you have to like this, and you have to share it with your homies. I don't know. This might be the one. If you are new here, make sure you check out part 1. But if you aren't, I hope you love this video just as much as you love the last one. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the tea on this hair, right? My mom did it, first of all. My mom did it. And when I bought the hair, I bought the front part of this. It was a 27-613 blend that I bought from, I think her name is Princess Diaries on here. She does like, her thing is like she blends braiding hair. So I bought it from her because I didn't have time to do it myself this time. And then the bottom part I got off Amazon, which was a 613 mix with 30, but it was easy to pull the 613 apart, and just my mom just fed it into the rest of the braiding hair to have the French curl at the bottom. And then the rest of the hair is a 30, which is like a brownish, ginger-ish color. Very pretty. And I didn't really need to use braiding hair. My mom just ended up using the French curl and braided it all the way down. It was just easier that way. And the French curl was long enough. But yeah, I didn't curl the hair myself. It came that way. The trend and like the style of this hair is French curl, just so you guys are informed. So yeah, let's get started. So I know y'all have seen this style, it's pretty common, but you're just gonna take 2 sections of the front, tie it in the back, wrap it around if your hair is a little bit longer, and then just add a banana clip. The girls are calling it a claw clip, but a banana clip. And then you just add 2 little pieces in the front, and yeah, real cute, real You must think I got to be joking. This style also was heavy on TikTok and Pinterest, which is just the claw clip, but with all of the braids in the back. So you're just gonna take a scrunchie, a solid scrunchie too, get it into a ponytail, take a little piece and wrap the scrunchie so it's hidden, and then you're just gonna twist, like barrel twist your hair up into the back and get a pretty big banana clip and just put it in the front. My curls were a little too long, so I just crisscrossed them and then just take some bobby pins and secure the curls down so that it stays. And it was real cute. Look at that. Girls can't never say they made it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say It's giving, I'm giving them. Let's just say I'm giving them. Giving them pepper, I'm giving them bouge. I'm giving real luxe, like I'm giving real, who's that bitch? I'm that girl. This is a tomboy, by the way. I tagged it, it's already linked, it's been linked. You're welcome. For this style, you can take a side swoop and then just take some hair and rubber band it in the back of your head so it stays pretty tight because this hair is going to be down. Then to create the little hearts, you're going to take a black, rubber band, and then pinch the hair in the middle and then rubber band that. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other side. You can use as many braids as you would like, but I just did one just to create like just a cutesy little, not too much, not too crazy. I feel like this is really cute. It's maybe not giving my age, but maybe if there was a theme for like a party, I was going to Disneyland, or for the baby girls, like if y'all have kids, or Valentine's Day. Yeah, maybe Valentine's Day. Like somewhere where I want to be fun, So I'm bringing back another 90s hairstyle. I just sectioned off like half of my head from ear to ear, and then I parted the half in the front into 6 sections, and then I went ahead and just braided the hair. Like I braided the braids. Yeah, and I just used the rubber band to secure it at the end so that the braid could stay. And then I just went ahead and did that to all 6 parts so that it created this look. It's just so fire. So you can also take the same style and just create like a half up, half down moment, or even a like high pony if you wanted to, but very simple, straightforward. You should just do what's best for your mind. How about I just take I ain't forget about the girlies who cannot braid. I got y'all. Okay, so you're basically gonna do the rubber band method that you see like on wigs and weaves and stuff. You take like 2 little braids, rubber band it, connect it back until you can't anymore. So yeah. So this is for the girlies who cannot braid. You can do the rubber band. Rubber bands. And then this kind of gave me like an era. You remember when Cassie shaved her head, like the side of her head, and that's what all the girls were rocking? Like, it's given that, but with braids. For this style, you're basically going to section off the middle of your hair, and then from that create 3 horizontal parts from that section that you just carved off. And then the same type of rubber band method you're applying to like a bigger section and creating this high ponytail type of vibe. Use a scrunchie, and then you can make the ponytail kind of sit higher by adding 2 scrunchies and then using a piece of a braid to like wrap it around and hide the scrunchies. But it kind of gives me like Coming to America vibes, you know? This style is very elegant. It may look complicated, but it's honestly very simple. You're just going to put your hair into a high pony, section it off into 2, and then section off the 2 into 4. And you're going to basically twist the hair like until it snakes around itself, and use bobby pins and these black rubber bands to, or rubber, whatever they're called. You're going to use them to basically keep them in place at the top of your head. It looks complicated and it may take a little bit longer. Like, I think it took me around 20 minutes to complete, and it was me trying it for the first time. But it's honestly not that complicated. You just are taking pieces and twisting them around, like twisting it around itself and then placing it into a bun on your head. I think this is really elegant and pretty for like a wedding or something that is just a little bit more upscale. I feel like it kind of gives that vibe, but feel free to play around with it however you would like. I think this was the easiest way for me to showcase it to y'all. So yeah, enjoy. I feel like if I left it like this, it would give Bridgerton vibes. Like, it's giving elevated bun. You just need someone that's calm and patient. For this style, I saw actually a picture of Meg with it, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to try that. So I basically just took some of the pieces out and I made them into like a circular type of front facing donut bun type thing in the front. I just did 3 of them so that it created that, like, it was all around my head. And then I just pulled out the ends of the hair, like the French curls. I pulled those pieces out just to make it a little bit more feminine, cute, you know. And I think it really did its job. Not gonna lie, babes, it's giving rich auntie. How do the UK girls say it? I don't know. Yeah, you know I was coming with the heat. You knew I was coming with the heat. Prepare yourselves. Act accordingly. So for this style, we're basically creating 2 low buns. Real cute and simple, right? But instead of them just being regular buns, they're going to be top knot buns. So you want to try and get it as tight as possible and wrapping it around itself and then around the base of the ponytail holder. And what you do to one side, obviously you do to the other side. But remember to have like some pieces out in the front so that you can create like a bang moment, whether it's 2 in the front or 1 to the side. And this is real cute, low effort, but it's doing a lot for me. So this style is for all the corporate baddies. You're basically gonna do like a donut bun, but leaving the French curls are gonna be doing a lot of the work here just by adding a little flair to the bun. You know what I'm saying? A little mwah. Yeah. Real simple, real easy. Honestly, This style is for the clean girl aesthetic babes that the clean girl aesthetic, okay? So y'all just take it into a like mid pony. Take some, you know, little braids out in the front to frame your face, and then you just do the same type of bun and let the French curl work for you. I've been seeing this style a lot on Pinterest, of course, on wigs and weaves and stuff, but it's basically a braided ponytail, but instead of one braid, it's two braids. And I feel like this could be cute on either a high pony, a mid pony, or a low pony, just depending on the length of your braids. It would have been more fire if my braids were longer, but this is still really cute. This style is like a wrapped ponytail, but you have to treat it like you're wrapping faux locks. So like, you know, when you wrap a little bit and then you pull it up so that it can be as taut as possible and the braids don't slide down. That was my mistake. I didn't do that, but I'm letting y'all know now. So you basically are just wrapping the braids around itself so that it creates this like a different visual of a ponytail. I've seen it done on like wigs and weaves and stuff, but yeah. So you're basically gonna use like ponytail holders and rubber bands to secure the base at the bottom, but again, make sure that the braids are not sliding down, so make sure you're wrapping it up and pushing up. I'm basically going to create bangs here by using the method that people with locks do when they take the hair at the bottom, they fold it, and then use that rest of the hair to wrap back up just to secure it and make, like, you know, the hair a different type of length. Yeah. I think the bangs are cute. I think it would be best on black hair so that you don't have to rubber band it, obviously because of the color, and on more textured hair because obviously this is more silky, so it's harder for me to just wrap it around itself. It won't stay. Mess with me for a second. Mess with me for 1 minuto. Do you see? It gives. Even if it isn't 10 out of 10 on me, it's gonna be 10 out of 10 on somebody who's watching this, okay? Period. But no, not the bang. Not the bang, bitch. That shit is ugly, the fuck, take it off. How about I just take my time? You call up my line. Brief intermission, but the bang is still here, okay? Like I said, it may not be a 10 out of 10 on me, but it could be a 10 out of 10 on somebody watching. So, I'm giving you the vision, okay? For this style, you do not have to do a barrel twist in the back if you don't want to, but it's an option just to add a little flair to the style. We're just going to take the same bangs, you know, and then just make a bun out of it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is one of my favorites. So we're gonna do the same bun again, but instead of pulling the ponytail all the way over, you're gonna stop halfway and then bring the rest of the curls over top of that ponytail, if that makes sense. And then use as many bobby pins as you want to secure the back, and then just use the curls to frame your face. This is one of the first styles I did when I got my braids done, and it's the same concept, like not pulling the ponytail out all the way, and you're gonna fold over the hair and just use bobby pins to create like this Dolly Parton look with the curls on top, and it just creating this messy bun look with a side bang thing. It's I love it. It's like a messy but elegant bun. So we're doing a top knot bun with braids. You're going to try and, you know, barrel twist the hair as tightly as possible. I did it in two because, you know, braids are kind of bulky, but I created one with a base at the bottom first, and then I used a scrunchie to secure that as best as possible. You want to make sure that you keep the twisting as much as possible, if that makes sense, so that it doesn't become bulky. And then once you secure that bottom base, you're going to use the rest of the hair that was in the other section and create the same type of barrel twist to create that top knot type thing. And when you use scrunchies to secure it, you can use one or you can use two just to create that tension, and it really does secure it. Like, it was good. I really wanted to execute this style properly, but I know that somebody will do it justice. I'm basically doing a Barbie flip ponytail, but you're gonna need big flexi rods in order to execute this and like actually dip the hair, which I didn't do. But I'm gonna try and steam it. Like, that sounds like a bad idea because my skin is exposed. I'm gonna put a towel over it. I'm scared. I'm tired. I've been at this since 8:30 p.m. It's currently 6 a.m. So if you appreciate my effort, please subscribe. You'll love it here. Everywhere. You'll love it everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. I'm active over there. Anyway, ciao. Yeah. Cassie would want this part more straight, but I don't wanna do too much to my French curls. But it might not be a 10 out of 10 on me, but it'll be a 10 on, you know what I'm saying. You just need some late night attention. If you're not afraid to dip the hair though, I would highly suggest you dip the hair, especially if you already have straight ends. And this is also a pretty straightforward style. I just did like 6 chunky braids and I rubber banded the braid at the bottom to secure it. And I think it's really cute, especially if you have like the type of ends that you have for the curls. I feel like you can do like a, what is it called, a perm rod or a flexi rod at the bottom and re-dip the hair so that the curl is sitting a specific type of way. And it just looks like, something about it. I don't know, y'all. That's come hard. That's come back harder. So if you're loving these type of videos, you know, you might as well just subscribe, like this video. Yeah. Okay. Bye.